Back to the channel, everyone. I've got to get these rear doors sorted out behind me, and I've got a short time to do it, so let's get into it. You can see here they're letting the side down a little bit. I've got to take these IKEA things off, strip the door down, and then sort of get it carpeted and ready to go. Tools wise today, we've got a few bits. We've got some trim removers, paintbrush for later on, picks to get the door handles off, some dead mat. I've got the jigsaw and the drill, and I've also got a bag of insulation. I'm going to get this panel off. It's the same really as the sliding door one, with the handle with a circlip on it. If you haven't seen that one, go and check that one out on the playlist. So we need to get that off first. All of those clips are out now. Just need to get the handle out, lean it forward. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but there's a clip in behind to take the handle out. As mentioned, the sliding door one is exactly the same. You can see it now. I've got it off. Our handle's always oriented upwards. You need to get a pick under this clip, pull it up, and the handle comes off. But that's how it goes back together. That one's a bit tricky to get out. You can see the way it's shaped. You have to pull it out from the bottom, tilt it up, because that piece goes into the panel like that. Now we've got the panel off, we do some sound deadening and insulation in here before we carpet. I'm using these dead mat peel and stick deadening panels. I've used them throughout the van, they're really good. So we're going to go for one in this area and another one in this area, just to keep down that tinniness. That's them fitted, pretty straightforward. Just make sure you don't hinder or damage any of your locking and latching mechanisms while you're in there. But squeeze it past and that'll be fine. Onto the insulation. All in there. I'm using the recycled bottle type stuff that everyone uses. Stuffed it in there. Gone easy round the mechanisms, like I said, because I don't want a possibility of jamming up the handles or any of the locking mechanisms. So that's the door ready, stripped down, ready to go. I need to get some tools to take off these brackets. We're ready to go. For the next part, which is getting some carpet on it, I've had to go back and pick up some more bits and pieces. It's got a pair of sharp scissors, a Stanley knife, lots and lots of Stanley blades, tape measure, medium-sized ratchet, and all these Torx bits to take the door fittings off. I'll be honest with you guys, this is a bit where I struggle a lot. I always struggle a lot with it. In fact, it's one of the regrets, I think, of building the van in the first place. I think I probably should have got this part done by a professional, because it's just so much hard work. Not because of this stuff, but I'm using 4-way suede liner, which I got from Harrison Trim Supplies. Now, for a complete novice like me who's not very good at this sort of thing, perhaps it was the wrong choice. It's more difficult to work with than Veltrim or normal 4-way stretch carpet, but I do my best. So we're going to try this out and see how it goes. And what I'll use to do this, I'm going to measure the width and the height of the door. I'm going to cut out a piece that's quite a bit wider and quite a bit longer than what I need, because I know that's wasting more than I need to, but I need that tolerance because, as I said, it's not really in my strong skill set. So I'm going to give that a go and see how it turns out. So I've got a piece wide enough now to cover this, trimmed down. Now I'm going to take the door latches off the top so we can start the process of trying to make it look half decent. Giving all the metal bits a wipe off where we're going to be sticking. And I start from the top. I'm going to have to work around this bracket because it's attached to the release cable. So I'm going to try and cut in and around that. I've got it loose. So like I said, we're going to start at the top, work our way down slowly, see how we can get on. In all honesty, guys, that went pretty badly. I'll flip it around and show you. I've managed to do one, but it's a bit of a mess, if I'm honest with you. So it's probably only going to be temporary. I'm going to have to get somebody professional to do it because, well, it's just not very good. I'll spin it around and show you. There you can see it. It's done. I'm not taking you any closer because it's embarrassing. It would look good when it's done. It just doesn't look good. I just don't have the skill set to do that. So sometimes you just got to admit it and get somebody else to do it for you. But there we go. So a bit different one today. I wasn't even sure, to be honest, if I was going to post this video because it's just frustrating when things go wrong and you spent good money on your next thing and you're excited to get it done, and then it goes wrong and you ended up wasting probably a third of that product that you bought, or your materials that you bought in this instance. So yeah, super frustrating. In the end, I decided to post it. It's only short, but it just goes to show that, you know, you're trying to do these things, trying to get them done yourself, and trying to get them done, you know, whenever you've got some free time, and it doesn't always go right. So I'm going to try not to beat myself up about it. Yeah, I'm frustrated now, but we'll move on and on to the next thing.